Hey, Ali Madawi in here with another episode with Ride With Me. So today's topic is about family and support. Those are two words in business that might not necessarily go together. I'm sure you would agree with me. But here's the thing, and I'm going to be a little bit blunt and in your face today and say it is kind of your fault that your family might not be supporting you in your business. And there's few components, and it's really a touchy-feely subject to talk about, but I'm going to go try to get into it in just a few minutes. So first things first, you got to understand one thing. Your family and friends know everything about your past. What do I mean by that? See, the friends and the family, they've seen you maybe in the past do some things that you might not necessarily be very proud of. Some things that, for example, keg stands or too much hardcore party or whatever activities when you were in college, right? And they're gonna use that to judge you when you tell them, hey, I'd like to go in business with you. And they're gonna start thinking, do I really wanna go in business with that person and what I know about them, So that's one, your past. The second piece is, are you consistent enough with whatever it is that you tell them that you're going to be doing? Meaning, there's some people who get high on emotion and start saying, oh my God, this is an opportunity that I'm gonna do and I'm never going back and I'm gonna. And there's a say, the dog that barks never bites, and you don't wanna be that. So you want to make sure that you back up every word that you say, and you want to be consistent with that change. Take cigarette smokers, for example. Many of them struggle, and it's a very hard addiction to give up. But here's the thing, they say, oh, I'm going to quit next week, and then they quit for 2 days and they pick up again like, you know what, I'm going to start next week. Or take people who go to the gym, they keep delaying, and before you know it, they have a big gut and they're not too excited about their body, and to the point where they say, my body is already horrible as is, I'm not gonna go to the gym. So you gotta be consistent enough, long enough, for them to believe in you and in your mission. Now, last but not least, and this is what I can tell you that you can do right now that can make a difference in that influence that you wanna have. Take that one flaw that you have, that one thing that you're struggling with that everybody knows that you're gonna do wrong. Some people say, oh, clumsy. Some people say, jumping from company to another. Some people say he cannot articulate or she cannot write or whatever it is, right? That one thing that everybody knows about you. Not that you have to prove anything to them, but for you. And work on it. Work on that one thing and make an incredible amount of effort to bring change. Because I'll tell you this much, and ladies will probably relate to this more than men. Ladies, when you put a new hairstyle, or you change the color of your hair, or you lose a few pounds, even for guys, what happens? People say, something about you looks really good today, right? People notice. So make that kind of an impact by removing that one flaw that you have. It's gonna take some time, and that's the hardest piece, is change. So do those little tiny bitty things, and I can promise you the actual influence will change a little bit. Instead of you trying to bring people into your business, people will automatically say, I would like to hear about whatever it is that you're doing, because if you could make that kind of change, I'd love to know what it is. Ali Madawi with Madawi Enterprise, and I'll see you tomorrow in another episode with Ride With Me.